Hello and welcome to my awesome health journey. I am Brett Dupree, and this is my weekly update. This week has been honestly pretty good. My ankle is still kind of hurting. It's feeling a lot better. I've now made it a habit to ice it after every workout, which is I'm going to continue to do until it feels like my left ankle. It's always been kind of hurty for almost a year now. I just kind of suck it up. I'm just always been used to pain. Again, I don't know where I really got this from. It's like my dad never really was like, suck it up. In fact, my dad was never like, suck it up. He never was like, oh, you're hurt, suck it up, boy. No, he wasn't like that. He wasn't like that at all. I just internalized that from somewhere. That I think it was just because of anxiety back then. I didn't want to stand out. And one way I didn't want to stand out is from being injured. Because my football coaches in junior high and high school weren't like that. If I was hurt, they sit me out and want to get me checked. My wrestling, like none of my coaches growing up, none of my male figures, even not even my abusive grandfather on my white side. I should probably say my mom's side, but not even. As my sister likes to call him, Grandpa Santa, told me to suck it up when I was hurt. I mean, he was a nerd. He always treated, he always treated me well when I was hurt. He actually never abused me. He was just abusive to his children. He's actually a pretty good grandfather for the most part. But I'm just saying, like, nothing in my past tells me I should suck it up. So somehow I just internalize this through osmosis of television and probably television, and I don't know why, and probably also kind of being broke because, like, we didn't always have insurance, and going to the doctor always costs money. I don't feel like a burden because I had anxiety. I don't know. It's stupid, and so I generally suck up pain, and it's dumb. Like my right shoulder was hurting really bad. By how bad my right ankle hurt, honestly, my right shoulder has felt worse. I'm just so used to shoulder pain, and you can look at it. Like, if you look at this is my right shoulder, you can look at, if you look closely, I'm standing up straight, my shoulders are different. They're like, this one is like higher or something than this one. Yeah, I notice it, and I probably should get that checked too. But my shoulder is also feeling better. I've been using 15s. I used 25-pound weights yesterday, even though I didn't do the press because my dad's calling me. Yep, it was a butt dial. So this week I took it kind of low, mostly because as I said, Tuesday, I think I mentioned, I felt a lot of pain, even though I worked out Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 2.8, but due to like scheduling, Thursday and Friday were 3G classes, so those only last like 20 minutes on the treadmill, and Friday was 28, so I'm going to continue this 2.8 at 3 healing, and if I can do 2 in a row on Monday, Tuesday, I'm going to start adding incline to see, and once I go 2.8, 10 for an entire workout, not 10 the entire workout, but like when they go, all outs, put that up to 10, because generally speaking, how I make my walking harder instead of speed, I'm using incline because I'm a power walker. But speaking of power walking, I have decided to do what they do at Orange Theory, called Marathon Month, which is, during the month, after the warm-up times, which I think sucks because I'm still freaking walking. That should count. But after the warm-ups, the distance that you plug into the app, and the goal is to do, within the month, a half marathon, a marathon, or ultra marathon, and I decided to do a half marathon, and getting rid of the warm-ups, so I can do that, and that's something I couldn't do last year. I would have done like 20, I would probably have to do like 25 workouts last year, and this year I should hit it around 17, 18, or maybe 14, depending on how my ankle holds up, and I do keep on doing 2G classes. I think last year I was still doing 3G classes too. The 2G classes help because the extra. So 3G, generally speaking, the time that counts is like 14 and a half minutes. And the time that counts in 2G class is about 22 and a half. give or take, depending on like the coaches, 30 to a minute above. So you generally do 14:30 as a minimum, and then like sometimes it gets up to 15. Or on the 2G, you generally do like 22, 23, 30 minimum, but sometimes I get up to like 24, 25. Just sometimes. But sometimes with the 2G, you switch from tread to rower to tread and do halves. But hopefully they won't do that during marathon month. But I can do that, and this will just be something like I couldn't do last year, and I will be able to do this year, and that makes me go hooray. And that's the stuff I like celebrating. I did try on my bigger shirt, my 4X shirt, my bigger 4X shirt, because DXL, if you're a fat guy like me, especially if you have big old man boobies and stocky shoulders, DXL is the best place to buy your clothes. Because I got my dad gave me some stuff, and I have no idea how he fit into that. Probably because he was 300 something pounds instead of 400 pounds like me. But man, his 5X shirts don't come close to fitting me. It's like, sheesh. But, something to wear in the future. But at the same time, the 4X clothes, my goal was by the end of August. And honestly, I could wear them today. These are just so much more comfortable. I'd rather be comfy. But, yeah, no, I tried on 2, and they fit, and I sat down, and the button pull on the stomach wasn't that bad. So, I know I'm losing fat on my body, which is still good, and things are still progressing. Albeit slowly, but those are the berries, as I got from the state when I was a kid. That saying, a show that people my age, which is 45, and a year or two older, and maybe a year or two younger, I want to dip my balls in it. Haha. I just made some Gen X and older millennials laugh. I'm Doug, and I'm out of here. Anyways, that's my update. I do love you for who you are. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me. And you are worth it.